Hey guys, welcome back to the Censored Pop channel. We are gonna take a look at the cards that have been reviewed for Series 8 today. And what we're gonna do here is like how we do it for Series 7. I think that was received pretty well instead, because now it's the multicolor card. It doesn't make sense that we said, okay, let's take a yellow card. Let's take a look at the red cards, right? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take a look by saga. So it's gonna be Series 8, Battle of the Gold Saga. However, because Extra Cuts does not have it, we will have to specify at the end of the video, take a look at the extra cards. Alright, I think putting two sagas together, the baby one, the GT one, and then the red one, it's gonna be a little bit too long, so we're gonna keep it short, 2 videos. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so let's take a look at Dcuts now. First up, the leader that everybody was waiting for, one that got the whole community so excited. I was still trying to recover, so forgive me if I'm coughing. Okay, so permanent or red and yellow Saiyan and EarthLink cards in your battle area gains blocker. What makes me happy? EarthLinks. I love the red EarthLink cards. They're one of the when it comes to red, I always want to play them. Everybody's pal Yamcha at 100%. This lady, it's a EarthLink. That means she has access to Yamcha at 100%. That is a 3-cost card that comes out at 19k. Too bad you cannot chain attack into that guy, but that guy, it's really good, really underrated. I got all SPR for that card because I really believe in that card. That card is really good, and this lady, because she's a red EarthLink leader, she gets access to that card. Okay, so once per turn activate, you don't have to swing because she's a 5k. Unfortunately, you get to draw a card. When the life is 4 or less, you may choose 2 of her energy, switch to active mode. It's the same thing, but once per turn you get to draw 2 cards. She is a 10k, so hopefully you are able to combo off with more cards in your hands. But so far she is looking to be pretty good. Just take a look at that artwork. Alright, so okay, let's take a look at Beerus. Beerus, it's also pretty good, I think. So once per turn, you get to choose 1 red or yellow card in your hand, place it in your drop area, and then you draw 2 cards. So you get to populate your drop area at the same time. 4 less, switch them. He's a red god. That means, what does it mean? Your super combo, you have access to Hellas. Yeah. The choose one of your opponent's battle card and KO it. This is 2. So, and then once per turn, you get to choose 1 red and yellow multi-color card in the drop area, and then you combo with it. What's missing here? He doesn't get to draw on his awakened side. So that's scary, but let's see how the community is gonna do with it. We all make that mistake with Toa. I believe in Toa because I believe that Bandai has properly play tested. I know people are laughing right now, but I think this should be fine, but let's see how it is. Now we are getting more and more this type of leaders. All right, okay. So Goku, 1-hit wonder, 3 cost, 15k. What does it do? When your opponent's battle card power is decreased, if this isn't in play in your battle area, you may play this card from your hands. So basically, someone swings. Someone swings at you, you negate with after image, you minus 10k, and then bam, this guy comes out. Is that all you got? Bam, this card comes out. When you're playing Oolong Pilaf, and you use Oolong's the Oolong's Wish, right? Nobody knows that card, but Oolong's Wish. Minus 5k, you draw a card, and bam, this card comes out. And activate battle, send this card from your drop area to your warp, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, and it gets minus 5k for the duration of turn. If your opponent is not paying attention, he comes at you after image, minus 5k, minus 10k, and then it has 10k or something. And then if you're using a Broly leader, then you use this guy, bam, minus 5k. Then use leader, drop a card using your red Broly leader, and bam, minus another 10k, and the card is being KO'd. So pretty good for what it is. This card is pretty good. Yeah. All right. And Gohan determined training. Alright, burst 3, you must place this, okay. activate main. This card gets 5k and critical for the duration of turn, 10 cores. It's okay. Gold Tang rushing in, revenge. Good. You know why? 1 cost, 5k. It's a EarthLink and a Saiyan. It's gonna become a blocker. Really nasty card. Videl. Wow. She turns Super Saiyan, or did she die blonde? Okay, this card gains Saiyan in all areas. Ooh. Okay, if your leader is a red Bulma card, yes, it's definitely gonna be that. I'm so excited about that one. Choose 1 red or yellow Saiyan or EarthLink card in your drop area, place it in the bottom of the deck. When you play this card, choose up to 1 with an energy 3 or less. Wow, okay. So 1, 4k, and then you put 1 back into the bottom of the deck, and then you put 1 back into your hands. Okay, pretty good. Okay, Chi-Chi, Motherly Majesty. So if you have 2 or more red-green multicolor card in your energy, you may combo with this card and draw a card. Okay, pretty good. Yeah. You're not gonna play Hell, you're just gonna combo. Take a look at this. This, I hope there's a special rare for this, because someone is gonna playset it. I'm not gonna say who, I'm just gonna say someone is gonna playset this particular card. Excuse me. When you play this card, you draw a card. 1, okay? Once per turn, for 1 energy, you choose up to 1 red Saiyan in your drop area. With an energy cost of 1, negate the skill for the duration of the turn and play it. If you play a card, place the 2 cards top and do it. Pretty good. I can't think of a target now, but I'm pretty sure this fulfills a lot of targets in it. Red or yellow Saiyan with 2 or with energy cost of 1. There should be a lot of it. Okay, so let's do this. Dependent Piccolo, Warrior Piccolo, super combo. Okay, yeah. Beer is biding his time. 3 cost, 15k, critical. Only 1 can be played. If you have a red and yellow multicolor card in your energy, reduce the cost by 2. Wow. So a 1 cost 15k crit. It's a good card by default. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, this is the card that I kind of complain a little bit in the community. The reason is this. When you play this card, you draw 1 card. So for 1 cost, then for the duration of the game. It's the entire game. Once you play this card, it's done. Yeah, and you can play it in turn 1. If the turn player would use the skill of a battle card or extra card to switch energy to active mode, they can't switch energy to active mode unless they choose 5 cards from their drop and send it into their warp. So if they do not have 5 cards in their warp, they cannot switch their cards, their energy to active mode. If they were to switch energy to active mode, they can't switch energy to active mode. I'm not sure. Most probably, it's 1 and 5 cards for 1 energy. However, the thing is, I think they're trying to deal with very aggressive Senzu Bean. So you Senzu Bean, Senzu Bean, Senzu Bean, and then you untap 4 or untap 3. However, there are cards, there are road deck out there. You know, this channel, it's about playing casual, it's about having fun, that kind of have this mechanics built in. For example, like World Martial Arts Tournament, Whoop. The Pan untaps 2 or untaps 1. The Pan just untaps 1 or untaps 2. Hercules untaps 1. Yeah? And then at the end of the turn, you can say that he just doesn't untap it. But untapping is just part of the mechanics. Why is he being penalized for that? That card, it's already borderline okay. Yeah? It's slightly okay, better than okay right now because of the way that you can bring it in with the 2 cost Videl. However, this is gonna make it even worse. This is just gonna make it even worse. Like the OG Zamasu. Yeah, we use that Zamasu to untap 4 to draw to due to damage, or Goku Black to due to damage, so that we fulfill the number of cards in the meal. However, now we cannot do it just because of this 1 cost card that when it comes out for the duration of the game, it screws us up. So I know, okay, this is gonna go into complaint territory, right? But I'm just gonna keep it short. This is 2 costs. Don't hit. I know we're trying to deal with a specific problem, but there are players out there, there are decks out there that does the same thing, but they are not part of the problem. So be more specific. And situation like things like for the duration of the game, I don't think this type of thing should exist, at least not for one course. Yeah? Alright. Son Goku, the path to Godhood. Berserk. Alright, so 2 cost 15k. Da da da. Here we go. So place this card in its owner's drop area, then choose 1 Son Gohan Adolescent, 1 Gotenks, 1 Vegeta, 1 Trunks Youth, and 1 Videl card in the drop area and return them to your deck. Choose up to 1 red and yellow multicolor Son Goku card in your deck or hand with an energy cost of 3, play it, shuffle the deck, and the duration. And the card that you play against double strike, do attack for the duration of the turn. Ooh, I need to know which one it is. If it's red and yellow multicolor Son Goku, most probably this is a new card. And over here, you have to fulfill this. So when you place this card in its owner's drop area, so you have to pay 2 and then activate this main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards and back into your deck. Vegeta. So 1 cost 15k. Only 1. Okay. And this card can't be played for any area unless there's a Bulma card in your battle area. Okay, cool, because 1 costs 15k. Ah, so that's the Bulma, the slapping Bulma? Slapping Bulma? Lady? Yeah, this guy. It's a good target. Alright. Vegeta, the sweet talker. Barrier. So 1 costs 5k. So this becomes like a blocker, alright? This card is awesome. Alright, so when you play this card, draw 1 card for the duration of the game. This is the same as Pilaf, but this is Trunks the Cunning. So this is yep, so I think we get what it means. Gotenks! Woo! Alright, when you play this card from your hand, draw a card, and then choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area. So 2 costs 15k. Okay, there's a cycle mechanics. If you have a red and yellow, this card gains dual attack for the duration of the turn. Okay, it's okay. So Mr. Boo, and this is Mr. Boo. Alright, 3k, 30k. Cute looking card. Oh no, mine. Alright, permanent. This card can be played by your card skill from any areas. Okay, it's a 3 cost for 5k. She better do something good though. Alright, if you have 4 or more energy, place this card in its owner's drop area. Choose 1 blue yellow multicolor battle card with energy 4 or less in your drop area and play it in rest mode. Okay, interesting. This is awesome. It's a super combo, alright? So this is the target. What does it do? Critical energy exhaust offering 15k, 20k. Oh, 3 cost 20k crit. And it has offering. That means your opponent either pays a life or you draw 2 cards. Most probably, you're gonna draw the 2 cards. I'm not too sure. You might draw the 2 cards. So it comes out from this guy. So this is a 2 cost card, and it gains double strike dual attack for the duration of the turn. 20k double strike dual attack. Pretty good. This card is good in conjunction with the other card, right? But it takes quite a bit of things to fulfill it. So 5k, double strike, energy exhaust. If your leader is red, when a Bulma card in your own battle area is removed, you may play this card by your opponent's skill or KO. That means that 1 cost, you can tap it and use it as a blocker. When that thing happens, what does it do? You may play this card for the from your hands, and then if you do, you can't play this guy for the duration of the turn. That means you can play defensively when your opponent's attack, and then you can try to find a way to your opponent's skill or KO. So if there's a way that you can KO your own cards, you can have him twice on the board. A 20k double striker that comes up for free. It's always pretty good. Alright, the last page, Beerus No Holds Bar. So a rival red and yellow. When you play this card, choose one. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with 3k or less. Kill it. Choose up to one of your opponent's leader card or battle card in rest mode, ignoring barrier. That card can be switched to active mode until the start of your next main phase. Pretty good. With 2 costs, 50k. If you have a red and yellow multicolor card in your energy other than this card, negate this card. Okay, so this is the energy exhaust. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, negate the skill for the duration of the turn. The thing about this is that it does not come during your opponent's turn. If it comes from your opponent's turn, this card is pretty good. You have to play it during your turn. So the effect, it's kind of limited. Yep. Alright, so let's take a look. We have come to the end. So let's take a look at the extra cards. Alright. Of course, nothing is going to happen because Alright, so let's take a look at the extra card. This card gains desire in all area. You gotta choose one red and yellow Saiyan or EarthLink cards with energy 2 or less from a drop area play. If you play a card, place the top 2 of your deck in the drop area. Good card. Good card. Red and yellow EarthLinks. We have now so many red and yellow EarthLinks. Let's pick one. Yeah? Everybody's pal Yamcha. This comes out, then you Mewtwo, of course you get to Mewtwo, then you swing, and then every turn you look at top 3 and put 1 EarthLink cards into your hands. Peel off EarthLink, I'm gonna play it, it's gonna be good. This card is awesome. Feel, when you have a red and yellow multicolor card in your energy, you may activate this card from your hands without paying its energy cost. Good. If your leader card is a red Bulma card, at the end of the turn, draw 2, then choose 2 cards from your hands, place it in your drop area. So the recycling mechanics, you kind of, with this card in your hands. If you have this card on the board, you get to recycle. What you need, draw, don't need, drop. Drop area gets filled, then you come out with the Dark Banisher full. Not the one that pops, but what is that? The ones that just says that your opponent can't activate skill unless they warp 2 cards from their hands. Easily, you're gonna reach that 8. Yep. Okay, this is the Beerus Ball. This card, it's good. Counterplay, if your leader is red, that's just all, yeah? And your life is 4 or less. Okay, still, there's another cost. If the battle card is being played has 15k power or less, it is placed in its owner's drop area instead of being played. And if it's your opponent's turn, choose up to one of your leader, and it gets 5k for the duration of the turn. So it is like a Sensu bean. Yep. And the best part is, if you have multicolor card in your energy and your life is 4 or less, you can activate this card counter skill from your hand by adding a card to your life. So this is like a sparking thing. You have a sparking effect. That is like, okay, cool. He comes out with something 15, boom, bam, the card is gone. You get a 15k, you get an extra 5. So you're protecting yourself in like a 20k, right? Bingo tournament. Pretty sure from this artwork, it is it should be the saga, because they were playing a bingo game in it. So choose up to one of your leader's cards and it gets 5k for the duration of turn. Then choose up to 1 Dragon Ball from your deck or drop area, add it into your hands. Shuffle your deck if you look through it. Ooh. Frieza, Wish Leader, just got a upgrade. It's pretty good. Okay, blended truffle. I just ordered a truffle burger though. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for my food. Okay, I'm not looking at all the cards because I think the rest of the cards belongs to the other saga, right? The baby saga, GT. So I'm gonna take a look at the other video, all these extra cards that belongs to the GT saga. So if not, this is the end of the video. How is it? I really like it. I really like it. I'm so looking forward to play the Bulma thing because I have a deep like, or I really like my Yamcha EarthLink deck, my Pilaf EarthLink deck, and this is gonna add on to it, especially with this card. Excuse me with the coughing, yep. And especially with this card, I think they are gonna be so good, and especially with all the small little EarthLink cards, they're gonna be awesome. Alright guys, see you guys in the next video, right? Ciao, bye.